A little card trick. Before I do though, I just want to let you know I can be a little bit forgetful. So what I find myself doing a lot is I'll write myself little notes at home, like grab the keys, take the rubbish out, things like that. So what I did was I wrote on this card, I wrote this one. That's to remind me that this one does not go in the deck. This one is a prediction, okay? And it sounds silly, but we'll come into play in a minute. Hold your hand like this for me. I'm going to place it in your hand. Put your other hand on top so I cannot get to it. Make sure I do not grab that card out, okay? We're just going to say stop as I go through the cards.
Stop.
This is going to be your card. Now it's okay, I have seen the trick before. This is the 5 of spades. Wow. I'll give you a clue. Look at the card first. No, it's not the trick. That's not the trick. I'm just kidding. We'll make this one very unique. Can you take that Sharpie pen for me? And we're going to take the 5 of spades, and I'm going to hold it like this so that everyone can see. Write your name nice and big across the front of it, so that if you guys had to see this again, you would know that that is the one that you chose. Yeah? Because if there was another 5 of spades in the deck, that's the only one you've signed. Yeah. So that is now somewhere in the center of the deck. Okay. But I want to bury that even further. Okay. So I'm going to take the 5 of spades here, the one you signed. That's going to go into this half. Now, can you just push that all the way in for me? Perfect. So now, would you agree that's somewhere in the middle, yeah? Now, at the start of the trick, I gave you a prediction. Would you all be super blown away if you turned that over and it said you will choose and sign the 5 of spades?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty impressive, right? You're going to lift your hand up and I want you to dramatically turn it over, like really build the suspense. Like I just want you to really slowly turn it over so everyone can see.
Should we jazz hands?
Oh, but jazz hands would help. Jazz hands would help.
You ready, girls? You ready, girls? Am I turning it over?
Turn it over and see what it says.
You are rubbish.
You know what, hold that for me. Do you know, take the back. Do you know what I said at the start? I write myself little reminders, yeah? So I did bring my keys with me today. And if you notice, on the keys there is one playing card. Now, I mean, don't jump to conclusions, I'm not that good. But can you hold your hands out for me? Just pass the Sharpie to someone else. Yeah? Perfect. I've ripped that off. Would you be impressed if you opened that and it had a 5 of spades? It matched the one you chose.
Yeah, very.
Have a look. Have a look.
I was going to say that. No way. How? Shut the front door.
That's one of my notes. Shut the front door.
Yeah.
How did you do that? How did you get the holes?
I know. I don't know how it works. It just happens. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Take a bow. Take a
Thank you
bow.
so much. Thank you. It was the jazz hands. It helped. This is I write on cards because I'm a forgetful person. Do you guys reckon you guys are maybe forgetful sometimes? Yeah. I'm forgetful. So I find myself writing myself little notes at home. It helps me remember to do things. So on this one, I've written this one so that I can't use this card because this one is my prediction. So can you hold your hand out like this for me? The prediction's going in your hand. Cover it with your other hand so I can't get to it. Perfect. And you're just going to say stop for me as I go through the deck.
Stop.
Right there? So this is going to be your card. Now it's okay, I've seen the trick before. I know that it's the 5 of diamonds. I know it blows your mind, it's crazy. So the 5 of diamonds is going to be your card. So what I'm going to get you to do is I've got a Sharpie pen here. Can you uncap that for me? And what I want you to do is write your name nice and big across that card.
You know what card this one is?
She's signing one card in the deck. There's no other card that's now signed by her. Yeah? So that's my prediction. And now she's signed the 5 of diamonds. Just hold on to that, that's fine. So the 5 of diamonds is going to stay in the center of the deck. So it's about, you'll say it's about halfway down? Yeah? So we want to bury it even further, right? I want you to slide that card all the way into the middle of the deck for me. Push it all the way in. Wonderful. Now would you say that that's probably in the deck pretty deep, yeah? Wonderful. So, now I did write down a prediction before we started. If this all worked well, would it be impressive if you turned over that prediction and it said the 5 of diamonds?
It says keys.
What does it say? Keys. Oh, you know how I said at the start, I've mixed that up with one of my... Here, can you hold this for me? I mixed that up with one of my my reminders at home. On my keys, there's a playing card. And if I take, can you hold your hand out for me? Actually, hold your hand out. Actually, can you hold your hand? You're the one that chose the card. Yeah, hold your hand out. If I rip that off, open that up. What does that say?
Sick! That's
good.
Crazy, right?
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can keep that. That's yours.
That's so
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
That's good.
I'm just kidding. It's a card trick, so don't set your expectations too high. So this is obviously a deck of playing cards. Would you guys say that at times you can be forgetful of anything, keys, phone, that sort of thing? I definitely am. So I find myself writing little notes for myself around the house, sort of like grab the keys, take the rubbish out, things like that. So I've done it for this card. I've written this one to remind myself that this one doesn't go in the deck. This one is a prediction. Okay. So that one's going to go here. Okay, just on the table there. And I'm just going to go through the pack, and you're just going to say stop for me as I go through. Stop. This is going to be your card. Now, I've seen the trick before, so I can tell you that's the 6 of diamonds. Oh, look at that. It's a 9 of diamonds. Okay. So the trick is you look at the card first, you see, and then you just right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take that 9, okay, and you're going to take this Sharpie pen for me, and you're going to write your name nice and big so everyone can see right across that 9. Nice and big, just so everyone can see it. So if they have to see the card again, they can recognize it. Okay, see that? So even if there was another 9 of diamonds in the deck, that's the only one that you've signed, yeah? Yep. So that's now somewhere in the center. Actually, you know what, I want to bury this, I want to bury it a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is take the 9 and we'll bury it even further in here. Can you push it all the way in for me, please? Perfect. Now, you would say that's somewhere in the center, yeah? Now, I did place a prediction down. It said this one at the very start. Would you be impressed if you turn that over and it says you would sign the 9 of diamonds? That'd be pretty cool. Have a look, turn it over, have a little look. Not quite the 9 of diamonds, right? That's okay. That was one of my reminders that I set myself. I did bring my keys. And actually, the cool part is, if you look on my keys, there's a playing card folded up. And we'll try it this way. Can you hold your hands out for me? Now, would you be impressed if I pull this off the keys? And that is going to be, it was a card that said the 9 of diamonds on it. Absolutely. Have a little look. I'm hoping that that says the 9 of diamonds.
No way.
Oh wow, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's yours to keep. That's all yours. That's yours, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So I have a deck of cards here, so don't get your hopes up too much of the card trick. Would you guys say you forget things like your wallet, your phone, your keys? Yeah, I'm very forgetful. So what I find myself doing is at home I'll write little notes for myself like keys, take the rubbish out, things like that. On this card I've written this one. That's to remind me that this one does not go in the deck. This one is a prediction. All right. So what I want you to do is hold your hand out like this for me. I'm going to place a prediction in your hand. Put your other hand on top. Do not look at it. Do not let me get to it. Don't let anyone see it. I'm going to get you to say stop wherever you like. Stop. That's going to be your card. Now, before we take the card out, I already know what the card is. It's the 7 of clubs. Let's have a look. Incredible. I'll teach you how that works. I looked at the card first. So, what we're going to do though is I have a Sharpie here. Can you take the Sharpie? And what I'm going to do is get you to write your name nice and big across that so they can all see what you're writing. Write your name across there so everyone can see. So that way, if you guys see that card again, you know what's written on it, yeah? Yeah. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is leave that card out jog just a little bit, okay? So that's somewhere in the center, right? But I want to make it a little bit harder. So we're going to push that card into the center over here. Can you push that all the way in for me? Perfect. Now, would you say that that's lost somewhere in there? Yeah? Would you be impressed, because I did write a prediction at the start of the trick, if you turned that over and that said you would choose and sign the 7 of clubs, would you be impressed? Would you be impressed? Yeah. A little bit. What's going to happen is you're going to raise your hand up in a moment. You're going to dramatically reach over, turn it over, and have a look at what it says. Lift your hand up, reach it. There it is. What does it say? Keys. Actually, hold that for me. I did tell you I write little reminders for myself, right? So I did bring my keys with me. And you see on there is a playing card, right? Yeah. It's really a playing card, yeah? Now, what I'll get you to do is pass it to someone else.
Which one?
Both, someone else. Yeah. Now, if I rip that off, give that to you. Would you be impressed if that had a 7 of clubs on it?
Yeah.
Open it up, have a look.
Let's do this.
What?
That's cool.
Oh, that's just frightening my brain. What?
Not bad, right?
That's cool, right?
Cool. I'm baffled.
I'm baffled, yeah. You put it in the deck, you're holding the deck, everything gets... What?
Can I keep this?
Yeah, cheers, man. Enjoy your night, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
That's great.